Hello everyone. Welcome to this coaching video for today. So what we're going to talk about today is the secret to saving and building your future. How are we going to become our own money manager so that we will be able to secure and build a more solid and strong financial future. Okay, so um, I'm Katrina Sylvia Andres. I will be your speaker for today. I'm a financial trainer in IMG Wealth Academy and a registered associate financial planner under RFP and an ex-OFW for 11 years. Okay, so this talk is brought to you by Real Talk Finance PH. Okay, so you can search us in YouTube and in Facebook and like us or follow us. Okay. So let's start by introducing who is IMG. Okay, so who we are. IMG stands for International Marketing Group. So we are established in 2002. IMG is one of the biggest and fastest growing financial services in the Philippines. But what do we actually do here is that ikaw ba ay isang tao na gusto pagdating ng panahon mas hayahay ang buhay? Gusto niyo po ba na in any financial crisis that we have funds to pull out. So if we are that kind of person, then the platform of IMG is for you. Why? Because nag-a-assist po kami at nagtuturo kami ng bawat Pilipino. Wala pong criteria, walang kailangang, what do you call this? Background, kahit anong background yan, wala tayong pinipili. Basta gusto mo maging financially independent, then IMG is there to teach you on how to reach this. So we have Wealth Academy who can give us what we need to learn so that we can build a better future. Okay? Now, kung natuto ka, tapos wala ka namang ginawa, syempre walang magbabago sa buhay, no? So kahit natuto tayo, kung wala tayong application ng natutunan, walang magbabago. So IMG has partnered with a lot of big financial companies in the Philippines. Papakita ko po yan mamaya sa inyo. Okay? Nang sa ganun, kung ano man yung natututunan natin, madali po natin yan mai-execute. Okay? So if you can see in the picture, that is our head office here in Kingsport. Okay? But we have different offices around the Philippines and around the globe. So we have office in Dubai, in Hong Kong, in Singapore, in Taiwan. Okay? We have also office in Barcelona, in Dubai. Okay? And in Qatar, we have also office in Qatar. Okay? So, ang IMG po, kahit nasaan ka, basta may internet, pwede because we have online platform. Okay? Our mission here is to help create wealth for families, that no family should be left behind. Nangangarap po kami na kung ang bawat Pilipinong maturuan po namin, i-apply lahat ng natututunan, then one day, lahat tayo, pag nag-retire o tumanda, meron tayong kukuguting pera sa mga sarili nating bulsa na hindi natin kailangang tumipende sa iba. We believe here in IMG na marami ang mahirap pa rin, marami ang hindi nagbabago yung buhay because of lack of financial information. Hindi ba kayo nagtataka, mga kaibigan? Bakit ang mayaman lalo yung mayaman at ang mahirap lalo yung mahirap? Tayong average pa din. Diba? Because there are things that we have to learn and apply in our lives so that we can have the opportunity to become wealthy as the wealthy people. Gusto mo dating yon? Yan po ang gustong mangyari ni IMG sa bawat pamilyang Pilipino. Now, this is us, no? We have declared our mission to at least educate financially 1 million Filipino families by 2020 globally. Okay? But this 1 million, okay, has been reached since February 2019. Now, we launched our new goal to educate at least 10 million financially educated families by 2025. And you who spared your time to listen and learn today, you will be part of that 10 million already. So if you learn a lot from our training from this YouTube video, okay, you can send us your contact details, your email, your working numbers, so we can include you to our 10 million financially educated family monitoring. Malay niyo po, you will get a reward as well. So we're using this book, no? Ito pong pag-uusapan natin ngayon. So ginagamit ko namin ito to help more Filipinos become financially educated. Okay, so this book is not authored by anyone, but it is highly recommended by two prominent names in the financial industry in the world. So one is Juan Nguyen, she's from the US, and the other one is Mo Sanchez from the Philippines. No? So if they are recommending us to read this book and apply this in our lives, then maybe, just maybe, this is our ticket to financial freedom. So, handa na ba tayong pag-usapan yan? Let's start. Why do we need to be financially educated? Reality number one. When it comes to securing and saving their future, many good people fail. Hardworking, young, smart, old teachers, engineers, and doctors may end up retiring without enough savings. So is it a guarantee that if you are mabait, masipag, matalino, or sertipikado, nakatapos sa kolehiyo, guarantee ba yon na pagdating ng ating golden age, ay mayaman tayo? It's not, di ba? Marami pa rin nagre-retire na teacher or CPA or doctors na walang nagbago sa buhay nila. Okay? Why? Because kulang yung kaalaman kung ano yung tamang gawin sa pera. So they failed to plan. So that means when you fail to plan for the future of you and your family, that means you lack financial information. So kailangan talaga po aralin, no? As much as we are learning, no? Like ako po, I'm an accounting graduate. Ang inaral ko po, paano magpayaman, payamanin o bilangin yung kayamanan ng aking pagtatrabahuan. Pero hindi po nila tinuro sa akin kung paano ko payamanin yung sarili ko. Kung paano ko po bibilangin yung sarili kong pera. Diba? So, kailangan, kahit na nag-aaral tayo, lagyan po natin ng konting panahon na aralin natin yung personal economy natin, yung personal finance natin. Okay? Reality number two, many people believe that financial education is only for the wealthy. Here in ING, we believe that financial education should be for everyone. Walang mayaman, walang mahirap, walang maganda, walang pangit, walang sexy, walang mataba. Lahat po pwede. Basta gusto magbago ang financial future. Many think that the only solution to financial challenges is to borrow money. Gano'n nga ba kabilis umutang? Hindi nga ba napakabilis? Pero gano'n nga ba kabilis magbayad ng utang? Yun yung challenge. This is lack of financial education, because if you are financially educated, you know exactly how the power of money is working against you if you have utang. But since we're not aware, or sometimes we ignore, and because we lack financial education, we keep on making utang. Ang hindi natin alam, dyan na tayo nababaon, dyan na tayo naghihirap. So we have to battle this with financial education. Reality number three. O, sinong may mga kilalang OFWs dyan? Kaway-kaway ang kamay, di ba? So, OFWs work hard for 20 to 30 years and still end up retiring. Diba? So, ako po, isang OFW, hindi ko po yan pinangarap. Wala pong OFW na nangarap na ganyan ang pangyayari sa buhay. Pero, dahil sa kakulangan, sa kaalaman kung anong dapat gawin sa pera, ganyan nga po ang karamihan na nagiging ending ng mga OFWs. So I hope if you are an OFW right now, spare your time and listen to what I'm going to discuss today so that you will be financially educated. And we will not end up like this. Okay? Reality number 4. Sinong mga empleyado ng Pilipinas? Mandatory 13-month pay. Bonus yan. Mandatory. Diba? Pag sinabing bonus, hindi parte ng sahod. Kung hindi mo yan in-spend at in-invest mo instead. If you save your 13-month pay for the next 6 years, kalimutan mo, balikan mo after 40 years. Yung 6 years mo, 13-month pay, that could be 10 million pesos. Is it a big amount of money? Not much maybe, but it will definitely change your life during retirement if you have this much amount of money. Karamihan ng mga kilala kong retiree right now, they don't even have 1 million. So this will change your life. What did you do? You just sacrificed 6 years of your bonus being invested properly. Okay? So again, since hindi natin to alam, we're not financially educated, anong ginawa natin? Guilty din po ako dyan. Dati po akong empleyado sa Pilipinas. Ginagastos ko lang po ang 13-month pay ko. Walang nangyayari. So now that we know what to do, we should do something about it. Ibig sabihin, kailangan pala may information tayong kailangan alamin at sa ganun, magawa po natin magkaroon ng 10 million in the next 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years of our lives. Okay? So let's start knowing the basic financial concept. Financial independence is not only a dream. Ganyan ba ang gusto nating financial ang ating estado pagdating ng ating retirement? Pa-chill-chill lang sa tabi ng beach, di ba? So, pangarap ko po yan, no? Pero hindi po natin kailangan pangarapin lang. Kailangan, gawin natin yan priority. Kailangan gawin natin yan na goal natin. But how are you going to do that? You've got to know how to take control of your future by knowing how to save money, grow your money, and protect your money because no one else will do this for you but you alone. E paano mo naman ito gagawin sa sarili mo if you don't have any idea on what to do? That's why we've got to study some basic concepts and apply it to our lives so that we will reach financial independence. So what's the first concept? This is what we call the building blocks of a strong financial foundation. So ano nga ba itong building blocks of a strong financial foundation? Gusto niyo po ba na kapag nagkaroon tayo ng emergency, we always have a fund to pull out. If we meet some financial crisis, we have some funds to pull out that we don't need to sell our investments. If may nagkasakit ng grabe, meron tayong pwedeng huguting pera na hindi natin kailangang mangutang or magbenta ng assets. If we want to have that, we've got to follow the building blocks of a strong financial foundation. So, ang pagbubuo daw ng financial house natin, parang pagbubuo din ng isang bahay. Hindi pwede na mauna ang bubong. Kailangan ang pundasyon ng mauna. Pero ito po tanong, ano nga ba ang unang pukunan natin sa pagtatrabaho o sa paghahanap buhay? Diba ang health? That's why, ang ibig sabihin nito, ang pinaka-pundasyon po natin is healthcare. Ibig sabihin, the moment pala na magsimula tayong kumita, ang unang-una nating iniisip na investment are investments that will replace our health. In case na wala yung health natin, meron tayong pwedeng hugutin pera na hindi natin kailangan umutang sa iba. Okay? Next is protection. Ano nga ba itong protection na to? Okay? Ito ay protection sa kapasidad mong kumita ng pera. So, especially if you are a breadwinner, okay? If there are people depending on your source of income, you are their money machine. Meaning, kung hindi ka magtrabaho, walang pera ang pamilya. So, kung bigla kang nawala ang pera ng pamilya, nawala ang cash machine ng pamilya. So, anong dapat mong gawin? Kailangan i-protect mo yon nang sa ganon, if, nakon, bigla kang kinuha ni Lord, malulungkot na ang pamilya mo, pero hindi sila financially mag-struggle. They keep on going on with their life na hindi nila kailangan maghirap. So, they don't need to go to poverty. Okay? So, ano-ano po ba yung mga yan? Those are what you call life insurances. Next is you go to debt management. Kailangan matuto po tayong i-zero out ang ating mga kautangan. When I say zero out kautangan, yung kautangan na ikaw pang nagbabayad ng interest o lumalaki pa yung binabayaran mo dahil tumutubo pa yung utang mo. Okay? So, as I said, no, this is what I always say, no, utang is butas ng ating financial house. Why? If we're not going to patch up that one as soon as possible, medyo madidelay ka in starting some investments. Madidelay ka in building your solid financial foundation. If you kept your utang there and you keep on investing, definitely mauubos din ang investment mo dahil sa utang. Okay? Then next, we have to create emergency fund. Emergency fund is a fund for those little disasters. So, an emergency, hindi natin alam kailan darating, di ba? So, kailangan pag-preparean natin yan. At sa ganun, hindi natin kailangang umutang o hindi natin kailangang magbenta ng assets. Okay? So, you should consider your healthcare and protection as a priority. Why? Because kahit anong savings mo, pag biglang may nag-critical illness, nawalan ng trabaho, na-disgrasya, na-delubyo, biglang ang ipon, wash out. Okay? So, getting long-term healthcare and life insurance are the best investments. These are the foundation of your wealth. Okay? So, a strong foundation will result to you having sturdier finances that can withstand any money-related storms and earthquakes. Pag sinunod mo to, I'm sure, mas secured at strong ang financial future mo at ng pamilya mo. Okay? So, nasundan po natin ang ating first concept, the solid financial foundation. So, the next one is the X-curve concept. Okay? Ano bang sinasabi ni X-curve concept? Ang sinasabi lang niya, sa financial life ng isang tao, we have two lines. No? The law of building wealth, or what I call the money line, and the law of decreasing responsibility, or the responsibility line. So, anong sinasabi ni X-curve? Ang sinasabi lamang po ni X-curve, habang bata-bata ka pa, marami ka pang mga responsibilidad sa buhay, hindi ka pa makapag-ipon, dapat ang goal mo is to save up money and build your wealth. Dapat paataasin mo yung blue line, no? Then, pababain mo yung black line, which is the responsibility line. And as you grow older, you keep on doing that, it will be money working for you. Okay? Enough na yung fund mo. Generally, tapos na rin sana lahat ng mga paaral mo, at mga obligasyon mo. So, by then, you are on your golden age, but your money is working for you. Okay? However, we have two scenarios in life that we don't have control of. Ano po yun? No? Wala naman siguro sa atin, may alam hanggang kailan lang ang buhay, di ba? So, it can be na gantuson tayo or live too long naman tayo. So, pag-usapan natin yung dalawang senaryo na yan. Kung maaga kang kunin ni Lord, may problema ka ba? Definitely, hindi na. Kasi mamahinga ka na. Sino magkakaroon ng problema? Pamilya mo. So, who's gonna take care of your family if die too soon ang senaryo ng buhay mo? So, that's why kailangan ng lahat ng tao, especially if there are people depending on our source of income, is to have a life insurance coverage. Okay? So, in this example, let's say, si Mr. Juan wants to build a 5 million cash and his total responsibility is 5 million as well. Okay? Kung zero pa ang savings ni Mr. Juan, kailangan niya ng 5 million worth ng coverage ng life insurance. Pero kung dito sa point na zero pa ang savings niya, dyan siya kinuha ni Lord, may 5 million siyang maiwan sa pamilya niya to let them continue with their lives until such time na kaya na ng mga batang o yung mga dependents na tumayo on their own financially. Now, what if naman, Katrina, may ipon na akong 1 million. Do I still need a 5 million coverage? Hindi na. Because every piso you save here is every piso decrease of your responsibility. Ibig sabihin, sa bawat pagtaas ng money line mo, bumababa ang effect ng responsibility mo because your savings covers part of your responsibilities. Like in this case, 1 million ang savings, 1 million ng responsibility niya covered na ng savings, ano na lang ang hindi covered? Yung 4 million na lang. So, yan na lang ang ikuhanan dapat ng life insurance. E paano kung 3 million na savings ko? 5 million pa rin ba ang insurance ko? Hindi na. 5 million less 3 million, kung ano na lang yung hindi pa secured, yun na lang ang ikukunan um, ng coverage. Kung sa ganun, whatever happens, secured pa rin sila dahil you have a 3 million savings and 2 million coverage. Now, kung na-reach mo na yung cash na kailangan mo for your responsibilities, do you still need life insurance? Hindi na po. Kaya nga hindi natin kailangan ng lifetime nagbabayad ng life insurance. Okay? So, what if naman mahaba ang buhay natin? Who's gonna take care of us? So, the solution there is we've got to build up investment and long-term healthcare. Why? So that comes our golden age, hindi natin kailangang humingi sa mga anak, pamangkin, o kamag-anak o uutang. Dahil hindi natin alam what will be the future of these people depending on us as well. So, kailangan, para ma-ensure na may sarili tayong pera, ngayon pa lang, pag-ipunan na din natin yun as much as pinag-iipunan natin yung future ng family natin. Okay? So, bakit naman, Katrina, kailangan pa na may healthcare na separate? Because if you have a long-term healthcare investment, your hospitalization during your retirement will be more or much convenient. Diba? Gugustuhin mo ba na pag nagpa-check up ka, nagpa-opera ka, nagpa-doktor ka, pagdating ng panahon, card lang din ang pinapakita mo sa ospital. Hindi mo kailangan mag-deposito, magpumahog, mag-withdraw ng pera. So we need to have our own long-term health care. So what 2X curve is saying? Na sa bawat tao, we have 3 financial needs in our lives. We need life insurance, long-term health care, and investment. So that whatever happens, gantusun ka man or need tulong, financially, all is well. Okay? So, nasundan po ba natin ang X-curve? Yan. So, let's move to our next chapter. So, talking about healthcare, okay? Okay, maganda yan, may healthcare. But what do we need to consider to be able to buy the right healthcare for us? Okay? So, let's discuss this in this chapter. So, how to choose the right healthcare? Okay, so let's talk about ano nga bang sitwasyon sa Pilipinas. So, dito sa Pilipinas, marami daw ang namamatay hindi dahil walang gamot, pero dahil walang pagpapagamot. So, ito lang po yung tanungin natin sa sarili natin. Kailan ba mas mahal magpagamot? Is it 10 years, 20 years from now? Or ngayon? Diba, mas mahal syempre sa future because of inflation. Ito pa, kailan lalabas ang mas maraming sakit? Hindi ba later? Diba? Kung kailan mas mahal, dun lalabas ang mas maraming sakit. Ngayon, covered ka ng healthcare mo from your company or from another provider. Pero pagdating kaya ng ating 60, 65, 70 years old, mako-cover pa kaya tayo? At kung tayo ay magkasakit pagdating ng katandaan, saan po natin gustong mag-check-in? Sa executive, sa payward, or sa charity? Siyempre, mangarap na rin lang sa asan na natin. Siyempre sa executive. Pero kailangan po natin mag-prepare. Kailangan natin yan pag-ipunan. Kasi kung hindi, baka sa charity po tayo mapunta. Now, ang tanong ngayon is, bakit at paano, ano ba ang aming mga kailangan i-consider nang sa ganun masabi namin na nakapag-ipon kami sa tamang vehicle. So, ito lang po yung kailangan natin i-consider. Does it have both short-term and long-term healthcare? Ibig sabihin ng short-term, kung ngayon ako magkakasakit, magagamit ko ba? Ang long-term naman, kung let's say after 20 years ko pagamitin, pwede ba? If both the answer is yes, then that means that's a good plan. Next, does it have guaranteed renewal? Okay? Meron, kasi ikaw naman ang magbabayad at mag-iipon yan. So, guaranteed ang renewal. Does it have guaranteed savings and investment? Ibig sabihin, yun po bang binabayad ko kung di ko ginagamit, kumikita ba? Okay? If the answer is yes, then that's a good plan. And ito pa, if in case something happens to me during my contract period, meron po bang makukuha ang pamilya ko? Ibig sabihin, may life insurance coverage ba yan? If that plan has all this, then you consider getting and saving for this kind of investment. Okay? Now, let's go to chapter 3, understanding the purpose of insurance. The purpose of insurance actually is protection for your family. Okay? It's not actually your protection. It is a protection for your family. Why? If something happens to you, sino maghihirap? Pamilya. Eh kung wala ka pong iniwan sa kanila, na nga po sila. So, ang insurance, para po yan kalso. Na if in case something happens sa atin unexpectedly, okay, ang pamilya natin hindi po malalaglag sa poverty line. Kung hindi, pipigilan po sila ng insurance makarating doon dahil insurance ang magtutuloy yung financial obligations natin towards our family. But what do Filipinos do? Insured ang kotse, insured ang bahay, ang pamilya hindi insured. Alin ba ang mas importante? Bahay, kotse, o pamilya? Most of the time, kung yung mas importante, yun ang nakakalimutan natin. Ito pa masaklap. Hindi niyo po ba alam na meron pong mga insurance na mas mura pa kaysa sa insurance ng kotse at bahay? So, pakita ko po yan mamaya sa inyo. Okay? Chapter 4, Managing Debts Effectively. Why should we manage our debts? Then, debt can turn into a disease. It could control your life, diminish your happiness, and limit your freedom. Hindi ka po totoong free or malaya kung ikaw ay may utang. Kasi lagi kang hinahabol ng utang. Diba? Marami nga po yung stress na ang mukha dahil sa utang. Okay? So, kailangan matuto po tayong i-manage yan nang sa ganun, magkaroon tayo ng peace of mind. Building an emergency fund. Ang emergency po ba, alam natin kailan darating? Pag dumating, lagi po bang may fund? So, kailangan mag-prepare tayo sa mga lethal disasters ng buhay. Okay? So, ano-ano nga ba itong mga lethal disasters? Merong pwede kang nawalan ng work. Kagaya ngayon, nasa lethal disaster tayo. We have the NCOV, no? So, paano na ang ating business? Paano na ngayong may NCOV? So, kung may emergency fund po tayo, at least meron po tayong magamit. The question is, how much do we need to set up as an emergency fund so that we know that whatever emergencies that we have, meron tayong huhugutin, hindi natin kailangang umutang, at hindi natin kailangang magbenta ng investments. So, in the financial industry, we recommend at least 3 to 6 months of your total expenses for monthly income, whichever is higher. So, if you're making 20,000 times 3, at least 60,000, ilagay mo yan sa isang lalagyan na madali mong i-withdraw kapag emergency, like sa bangko, savings account, or premium deposit funds. So, yung mga short-term vehicles lamang. Kung sa ganun, madali natin i-withdraw during emergency at hindi tayo mawawalan ng pera. Okay? Now, saving the right way. Paano nga ba ang tamang pamamaraan ng pag-impok? Okay? Kung ganito ang savings formula mo, definitely, okay, hindi natin mararating yung goals natin. Why? Kasi hindi magiging consistent ang savings natin. Pwedeng meron, pwedeng wala, pwedeng negative, ganon. So, lagyan po natin yan ng rational behind, no? Sino nga bang nagpapakahirap magtrabaho? Di ba tayo? Pero sino inuuna nating bayaran? Sila. Sino nga bang mas mayaman? Sila ba o ikaw? Hindi nga ba sila? So, wag po tayong padala sa kanila. Kailangan unahin natin ang ating sarili by doing the correct savings formula. So, dapat income less savings equals expenses. Ibig sabihin, iawas mo na yung savings mo bago ka mag-spend. Para kung yung natira, yun lang ang i-budget mo para sa spending mo. Okay? You've got to pay yourself first. Pero sabi sa akin, no? Paano yan, Katrina? Am I not paying myself if I'm going to buy something for myself? Okay? Kapag payday, kapag po ganun yung ginawa natin, sinong pinayaman natin? Sarili ba natin o yung pinagbibilhan natin o pinagsasyapihan natin? Sila po, no? So when you say pay for yourself first, you've got to set aside a certain amount of money that will serve you 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line. Yun ang pay yourself first. Okay? Pwede naman po siguro na mag-shopping tayo once in a while kung may savings na tayo. Pero kung wala pa tayong savings, wag po natin gawin ang ganon. Okay? Wag naman po every payday. Okay? So sabi nga ng ating financial guru na si Warren Buffett, do not save what is left after spending, but save what is left after saving. And here in IMG, this is what we encourage people to do, no? The prosperity formula. So income less tithes, no? Less tithings is giving back to the Lord. Less 20% saving equals 70%. Yung 70%, yan. Pwede mo nang gastusin yan kahit saan. At least, alam ko na may savings ka na. Okay? But that savings, don't keep it in your savings. Find a way to invest it. Okay? Now, how are you doing so far? If you're working for 10 years, let's say 300,000 ang annual income mo, 3 million na ang total earn mo sana. Pero out of 3 million, ilan ang savings? So, let's not be bothered of how much we make, but let's be bothered on how much we keep. It is more important to think, ano yung kaya natin itabi kasi yung gano'ng kalaki ang kinikita. Kasi marami pong tao ang malaki ang kinikita, pero mas malaki naman ang expenses. No? So, itong slides na to nakapagpa-realize sa akin on all the financial mistakes that I have done. Because there was this one person who knocked me on the head and showed me na may mali akong ginagawa. Because I met this guy, he is a baker. I'm earning maybe 4 to 5 times of his earning, but he can tell more investments than what I have. So, nahiya ako sa harap niya, no? Kasi maganda-ganda pa trabaho ko kaysa sa kanya. Panadero siya sa Dubai. Ako isa po akong admin manager sa isang local law firm doon, earning 4 to 5 times of what he's making. Pero I cannot tell him anything. Samantalang siya, kahit maliit yung sahod niya, ang dami niyang kinikwentong na itindahan niya. So, sino maunang yaman sa amin? Ako o siya? Indeed siya. No? Kasi mas alam niya yung ginagawa niya sa pera niya. So, let's not be insecure, but we pay attention on how much savings we set aside every single month. Okay? Now, we said that we wanted na patrabahuin ang pera para sa sarili natin. But how are we going to do that? Kailangan matuto po tayo about Rule of 72. Ito po ay isa sa mga pinaka-powerful financial concepts here in the financial industry. No? Ano bang sinasabi nito? With this formula, malalaman mo ilang taon bago magdoble ang pera mo. Okay? So, ano sinasabi niya? Ito ay pinormalize ng ating tatay, Lolo Einstein. 72 is a constant number. You divide the interest rate, okay, of your money, where you put your money, where you invested your money, makukuha mo ilang taon bago magdoble pera. Lagyan natin ng example. Let's say you have 10,000. Rule of 72, sabi ng pinag-investan mo, bigyan kanya ng 1% na income. So, 72 divided by 1, 72 years. So, after 72 years, your 10,000 becomes 20,000. So, kung 30 ka ngayon, 72 plus 30 at ratio of 102, you have 20,000 pesos. So, ano pong ibig sabihin yan? Na in 72 years, bago magdoble ang pera mo. So, ano po yung significance ng Rule of 72? Kung hindi mo alam itong formula na to, definitely, ang gagawin mo, itatry mo yung investment. O obserbahan mo ng 1, 2 taon, 3 taon. Then, pag napansin mo na hindi kumikita ng malaki, saka mo i-withdraw. Diba? So, you wasted 3 years of your life trying to find a better investment. But, if you know the Rule of 72, the moment sinabi sa'yo, 1% yan, mag-Rule of 72 ka, alam mo 72 years bago magdoble pera mo, ilalagay mo pa ba? Most definitely hindi na. So with this formula, madidiskartehan mo where to put your money because you know already ano yung magiging outcome ng pera mo. Okay? So bigyan natin ng mas konkretong example. Let's say, I'm 29 years old, I have 100,000. Sabi ko, ito na yung retirement fund ko. Kakalimutan ko. Lagay ko muna kay Co-op Bank, Cooperative Bank, o Rural Bank. Meron silang 4% doon. Oh, mas mataas kaysa commercial bank. Okay mo. 72 divided by 4 every 18 years. Every 18 years, magko-compound yung pera mo. Okay? Let's say your goal is to have 1 million from 100,000. So, kinompute 72 divided by 4 every 18 years. 29 plus 18, at the age of 47, 100 becomes 200. 47 plus 18 years again, 200 becomes 400 at the age of 65. 65 plus 18 again, 400 becomes 800, and so on and so forth. Pero di ba sabi natin, pang-retirement na to. So, mag-i-stop ako sa 65. Did I reach my goal? Hindi, di ba? Now, ito tanong, let's say nilagay mo yung pera mo sa Co-op Bank or sa kahit na anong investment company. Yung investment company na yon, definitely i-reinvest niya yung pera mo. What if nire-invest niya at 12%? 72 divided by 12 kay bank or those investment company, 6. Every 6 years, nagko-compound yung pera niya. So, the moment na pinasok mo, let's say for example, in-invest niya, so 29 plus 6, at the age of 35, 200 na pera ni banko. Ako nga pa. 35 plus 6, 41, 400 na si banko, ako nga pa. Cut it short. Comes my 65th year, 6.4 na yung pera ni bank. Pero ako, 400 lang. So, out of 6.4, 400 ibabalik sa akin investment company, yung 6 million, kanya na. The question is, kaninong pera pinatulong? Pera ko o pera niya? Pera ko. So, this is a scenario, if we let others manage our fund, they make more money out of our own money. So, if we don't pay attention on concepts that will make us wealthy, then definitely, we will work for the rest of our lives para magkapera. But if you know the rule of 72 and you know how to use this rule of 72, one day you will make your money work for you. Okay? So, kung alam mo na hindi ma-reach yung goal mo, hindi mo na ilalagay doon because of this formula. But without this formula, definitely you will try and lose time. No? Time is our ally in building wealth. Kailangan long-term tayo. So if walang time yung pera natin para mag-compound, hindi natin ma-reach yung mga goals natin. So rule of 72 is very useful for us to strategize our investments, our hard-earned money. Okay? Now, growing wealth through investments. Papaano naman po kami mag-i-invest sa mga mas matataas na interest income na hindi kami ma-scam? Okay? So here in IMG, we are encouraging people to build long-term investments through stock investing. Okay? So why do we encourage people to enter the stock market? Because the stock market of the Philippines is growing, becoming strong. Our economy is becoming strong. That means our stock market will soon fly. Now, magandang stock market natin sa ngayon, pero sino nga ba ang nakikinabang sa kagandahan ng stock market natin? Pilipino ba o ibang lahi? Karamihan po ng investors sa stock markets natin are foreign investors. So here in IMG, part of our advocacy is to help every kind of Filipino to understand stock investing so that we can participate. No? So if you are that person who's less with technical abilities or you don't have time to check on your portfolios, no, you can still participate in the stock investing through mutual fund investment. Okay? So, ihahalin tulad po natin ang mutual fund investment sa banking kasi yan yung normally pinag-iipunan natin ng pera. If you put your money in the bank, you are called depositor. Kahit kumita si bangko, anong ibabalik ko sa'yo? Kung ano yung sinabi niya nung unang sign up ka pa lang ng account mo. In the mutual fund investment, there is what you call an ownership. So kung ano yung performance ng mutual fund investment, yun din ang performance mo. So, yun din ang balik sa'yo. Because with mutual fund investment, there is an ownership. Okay? So, nagiging part holder or shareholder ka ng mutual fund company. Ayan. Okay? So, do you know how your mutual fund works? These are the scenarios na pwede nating ma-encounter as we go along with our mutual fund knowledge here in IMG. Diba? So, nagtuturo din po kami on how to enter this. No? It's not very technical. It's more of teaching the proper mindset, the proper goal setting, so that magamit talaga natin, ma-maximize natin itong tool na to para sa ating wealth creation. Okay? Now, this is an example of one of the oldest mutual fund company in the Philippines. This is PHILEQUITY. We started trading in 1995. Okay, ang presyo 1.10 pa lang, pero noong July 2019, 39.91 na. Okay, so that is an actual return of 142% per year for the last 24 years. Kung nag-invest ka ng 5,000, kahit hindi mo na yan dinagdag, ang presyo niya as of July 2019 is 179,882. And what more if nag-cost averaging ka, dagdag ka lang ng dagdag. Most definitely, you will have your millions. Okay? Now, may natutunan po ba tayo on how to invest, how to build our solid financial foundation? I hope meron. So, kung alam na natin kung anong gagawin natin, paano mag-save, mag-invest, at mag-grow ng money, kailangan matutunan din natin i-protect kung ano po yung ating mga naipundar. Kasi if we're not going to understand the estate planning, medyo may probability mapunta sa iba ang ating pinaghirapan. So, gusto ba natin yon? Definitely hindi. So, kailangan aralin din po natin ang estate planning. And part of IMG's platform is to help us protect our assets, no? Through understanding estate planning. Okay? So, are we learning so far? Now, the question is, papaano kami natutulungan ni IMG na lahat ng naituturo niya sa amin, na i-execute namin, okay, na i-apply namin ng direkta dun sa mga kumpanyang gusto namin pagtagyan ng aming mga pera. So, sabi nga natin, di ba, education without execution is daydreaming. So, kailangan, kung natuto tayo, aksyonan natin yan. Kailangan i-execute natin. Kailangan magsimula tayo ng mga savings plan natin, investments natin. And this is how IMG is helping me for the past almost 7 years here in IMG. Paano ako natulungan ni IMG i-build yung aking solid financial foundation? It is through its membership benefits. Okay? So, meron top 30 membership benefits sa IMG. So, ang bawat miyembro ng IMG is enjoying these benefits. So, number 1 there is free financial seminars, financial education. Okay? We believe that financial education should be for everyone. Because if you go outside the platform of IMG, if you want to learn more about finances, you want to understand more about your finances, you want to set your goals, you want to reach your goals, then definitely mag-e-enroll ka sa kanila, magbabayad ka ng mga tuition fees nila every now and then. Here in IMG, as long as you are a member, one-time lifetime ang ating membership, lifetime na din pong ating financial education. Walang bayad-bayad, kahit 20 times mo upuan ang mutual fund investing, ang long-term healthcare investing, ang building yourself investing, okay? Wala po hinihinging bayad yan. Libre na yan. At ang maganda, kung may asawa po tayo, kahit yung asawa natin hindi nag-member, pwede po siya sa free financial education benefit. And of course, if you want to achieve your goals, you've got to do financial checkup from time to time. So, minimum dapat yan 2 times a year. So, me and my husband are doing it quarterly, or this year, we're doing it on a monthly basis. If you're gonna do financial checkup with financial professionals, magbabayad ka po ng kanilang mga talent fee. So, dito pa lang makaka-save up ka na din. Kasi sky's the limit din yan. Libre, walang limit yan. Basta gusto mong gawin ang financial check-up for you to become financially fit. Okay? Benefit number 3, exclusive members price. If you want to become an IIFP, instead of paying 10 to 12,000, tuition fee and course fee. Okay, 1.5 lang ang babayaran mo. We have also free gifts po. Once you become part of IMG, you will have a free accident insurance courtesy by Manila Bankers Life. 100,000 libre yan for 1 year. If you become part of Fidelity, okay, 500 lang ang membership niyan, one-time lifetime din. Basta active member ka ng IMG, meron kang libreng 50,000 life insurance. And you are also entitled to get an IMG Vision Care. So as we grow old, whether we like it or not, pababagrado ng mata natin, magsasalamin tayo. Or some of my batchmates right now are already wearing their glasses. So instead na magbayad tayo ng glass and frame, if you're a member of IMG, as long as you're an active member of IMG, you're entitled to 2 frames every year. So, libre na yon, bayaran mo lang yung glass. Sabi nila, mas mahal daw ang frame kesa yung glass. And ito pa, natataon ito sa lahat ng members ng IMG. We have free unlimited consultation for members and discounted medical services for members and its immediate family sa lahat ng Kaiser Medical Center sa buong Pilipinas. Okay? So, kahit pakonsulta ka ng pakonsulta dyan, dahil member ka ng IMG, libre yan. Especially right now, we really need to be proactive in making our health very fit. So, tignan natin lagi. So, at least, if you are part of IMG, if you have this benefit, less gastos tayo. So, namomonitor natin, nami-maintain natin ang health natin in a less costly way. Okay? And also, you have a benefit of direct access to a lot of companies where you can apply what you have learned. So, we have a direct access with Kaiser International. They are providers with long-term healthcare, short-term care, and senior care. So, sabi natin kanina sa chapter 2, we need long-term healthcare. We need to prepare for the future. Okay? So, si Kaiser po ang pioneer ng long-term healthcare dito sa Pilipinas. So, it's a very, very powerful and good and full package long-term healthcare. So, I'm gonna give you an overview of what is this, okay? So, Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder, you are getting this as an investment for your long-term healthcare needs comes your retirement. That's the main purpose, okay? So, 20 years ang kontrata niyan, 7 years kang magbabayad. While you are paying, you have yearly physical examination benefit, the basic one, basic dental, okay? Waiver of premium, ibig sabihin, if knock on wood, hindi mo pa nabayaran lahat, then natira pa, kinuha ka na ni Lord, lahat na hindi mo pa bayad, hindi na pababayaran sa'yo. Libre na. And you have life insurance coverage from year 1 to year 20 until age 75. You have an accident insurance from year 1 to year 20 as well. So if the cause of death is accidental, dalawa pong life insurance ang makukuha ng policy holder. Now, let's say, nagbabayad pa lang ako, wala pang kinikita yung pera ko, nagkasakit ako, gusto kong gamitin yung Kaiser ko. O pwede ba? Pwede naman po. Okay? So, but it's within the limit. So, if the first few years, first 7 years, with the K100 plan, 60,000 per year ang pwede mong gamitin. Now, kung hindi mo naman ginamit kahit isa doon sa 50,000 or 60,000 per year na EBL or annual benefit limit mo sa first 7 years, sa maturity, bibigyan ka ni Kaiser ng bonus. Yung tinatawag niyang 85% ng lahat ng binayaran mo, ibabalik sa'yo. 85%, babalik sa'yo. So, ano na lang ang in-invest mo. Okay? Then, once you're done paying from 8th year to the 20th year, your plan starts to make money. So, 10%, 10% yan. Yan yung computation ngayon. Yan ang binibigyan. So, 10%, 10%, tumadagdag lahat at tumalaki yung pera mo. Comes your maturity, what you will get? You will get all the accumulated interest, you will get the face amount that you buy, you get the long-term care benefit, and all other kita ng perang ininvest natin, makukuha natin sa maturity. Okay? So, what will be my options come maturity? In this example, yung kumuha si Mr. X ay 22 years old. So, nag-mature yung plan niya at the age of 42. Okay? So, meron siyang tatlong option. Option 1, pwede niyang i-withdraw lahat. I-withdraw lang, sum. Siyempre, pag withdraw niya lahat, wala nang matitira kay Kaiser, wala na siyang connection kay Kaiser, wala na rin siyang connection sa lahat ng accredited hospitals and clinics. Okay? Now, option 2, what if nag-partial withdrawal lang si Mr. X? What will happen to the remaining amount? The remaining amount keeps on making money. Meron pa din siyang kinikita. Hindi po siya tuloy. Okay? So, lumalaki pa, dahil habang hindi ginagalaw, yung interest papatong sa principal, yun ulit ang mag-interest. Then, compound din yung kanyang computation ng interest. Hindi straight line. Kaya panalo siya talaga. Option 3. What if I'm still 42 years old? Hindi ko ginamit si Kaiser? Iniwan ko lang until age 60. If that's the case, with the plan of K100, 1.1 yung kinuha niya ay yung maturity amount niya. If iniwan niya from 42 to the 60th year, yung 1.1 can become 6.4. 60 to 65 ulit, iniwan ang pera, hindi kinuha, yung dating 6.4 can be 10.4. Okay? So with this, Kaiser, you are already building your solid financial foundation slowly because it has these 3 blocks of your solid financial foundation. So with just this investment, tatlo na sa block mo ang meron ka. Okay? Now, of course, if feeling mo, kulang pa rin yung insurance na binakuha mo or coverage mo from Kaiser, you have also a direct access with Manila Bankers Life. They have designed the most cheapest insurance in the Philippines. It's called Most 18 Multiple Option Super Term. So, ito ay may investment din, may premium deposit fund, pero very, very flexible. And with the 1 million coverage, let's say I'm 29 years old, all I need to pay is 5,710. Monthly po ba yan? Hindi po. Yearly po yan. Okay? So, something happens to you, pure life ito, may makukuhang family mo over 1 million pesos. Okay? Of course, we have free investment seminars with mutual funds and we have free, entry fee. 0% entry fee. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Kasi po, if you want to invest in the mutual fund directly without going to IMG, hindi ka mag-member kay IMG, i-charge ka po ng mga mutual fund companies na yan ng kanilang professional fee. Yun yung tinatawag nilang entry fee. Okay? Pero kung part ka ng IMG, okay, 0 po ang entry fee. So yung pinang-i-invest namin buwan-buwan, hindi niyo kinakaltasan ng expense or ng bayad ng mga fund managers. Entry fee, 0 entry fee po kami. So yung 10,000, wala na hours yun, ibibili na agad ng shares of stocks yun. Okay? And once you become an IMG member, you will be automatically become a mutual fund investor through Soldibo funds because 1,000 from your membership fee goes to your mutual fund investment. And if you want to do the trading as well, we have access to stock online trading platform sa MyTrade. Okay, benefit number 13, access to ozone therapy at members price. Ito yung pangpabata at pangtanggal ng sakit. We have also the Dominate tools for our social media. And of course, we have the direct access with non-life companies. I mean, non-life. Ito po yung mga insurance ng sasakyan, travel insurance, fire insurance, yun po. So instead na napupunta tayo sa ahente, tayo na po yung ahente. Ito po yung importansya ng direct access. Instead na bumibili tayo ng produkto natin sa ahente, at kada bumibili tayo ng investment sa iba, may nag-ahente, may binabayaran kang ahente. Here in IMG, if you have a direct access to all of these companies, ibig sabihin, okay, wala ka ng ahente. So yung commission, kanino mapupunta o yung discount? Sa'yo na. Okay? And of course, if you are interested in the projects of SMDC, Ayala Land, DMCI, and Vista, we've got members discounts for real estate companies. And special discount on memorial lots and internet packages from Haven of Infinity. And of course, if you want to learn online from Jomar Hilario, and from Alan Mo, okay, J. Castillo and Shanasino, we can have a discount from them as well. And of course, we have Everest Memorial Services, concert services ito sa Patay. So it's very, very useful if someone passed away from our family. Hindi natin kailangang mawindang kung anong dapat natin gawin because they will help us um, in sending off our family members in a way na mas makakatipid pa tayo. Okay? And of course, if you want to preserve what you have built, you can take advantage of the asset preservation benefit of IMG so that ma-protect natin lahat ng naipundar natin. And of course, if you want to have a new car, you can enroll to IMG Auto Program so that you can get better or higher discounts. Okay? And one of my favorite benefit is the entrepreneurship program of IMG. Okay, so in IMG, what do we actually do? We just share what we do. So if you learn something, you execute. When you execute it, you share it to people. So, sabihin, kung ano man yung ginagawa mo para maging prosperous ka, ikukwenta lang natin sa ibang tao. If you will be able to influence their decision to make their future stronger, then you are already running the business in the financial industry. Okay? So, sino nga ba dito gustong magkaroon ng sariling business? Magkano ang kailangan mong pukunan? Here in IMG, part of our membership, no? Natuto na kami sa dami ng trainings, ang dami naming discounts, ang dami naming freebies. Meron pa pong opportunity na ma-increase ang cash flow natin by doing the mission of IMG. So you can own your business in the financial industry, become a financial educator, and help more families. In IMG, there's already the system. Wala na tayong kailangang gastusan. You can build your business worldwide, okay, by using the technology. You can earn additional income of 50,000 a month. It depends on how passionate you are. Of course, since we are not selling, we are financial educators, wala tayong quota. So wala tayong pressure. Ikaw ang ma-measure sa sarili mo if you really want to achieve something here in IMG. And of course, you can start part-time. Yan po yung ginawa namin ng asawa ko, no? Una, nag-aral-aral kami kasi marami po kaming hindi alam. We are spenders. So we are a convert of IMG from spenders to savers to investors. So we started like that. And since natuwa ko sa lahat ng training, kwento ko sa mga kaibigan ko, at natuwa din sila without me knowing it, I'm already running the business of IMG in Dubai. And now, I'm back home for good. No? If it's not through the teachings of IMG, if it's not through the platform of IMG, baka nandun pa rin po ako sa Dubai, nagtsatsaga ako nung pwede pong makuha doon. Okay? So in IMG, we have 12 ways to make money. So, pero ang ipapakita ko lang sa'yo, is ano yung pwede mong makuha sa personal effort mo. Okay? So these are the potential income na pwede nating ma-earn if we are an associate marketing director or senior marketing director. Ano bang paano maging associate? You just join and then you start your own savings plan and you start to share to people what you are learning. If you will be able to influence someone and let them change their life, nag-iba ang mindset nila, naturuan mo paano mag-save at invest, no? If they start their savings plan, you have a 20% from there. So, let's say the lowest is 30,000. So, 6,000 sa isang taong naturuan mo. Itong apat yan. So, pwede may 24,000 ka in a month additional income. Part-time lang. E kung masipag-sipag ka, naging marketing director ka, from 24, pwedeng maging 44. E kung maging SMD ka, kagaya ko, yung dating 44, pwede na rin maging 50. And of course, we are also rewarded here with free travels. Okay, so this is me. These are my travels so far na nandito ako, back for good, doing IMG for good and permanently, no? So, ito na po yung mga napuntahan ko kasi nung OFW po ako, hindi ako basta-basta makalarga. So, ngayon, nahawak ko na yung oras ko, I can go whenever, wherever. No? Sa mga pinupuntahan namin, we learn. We learn a lot. And then, we see a lot of cases as well. Okay, so ito yung mga pinanggalingan namin. So, dapat meron kami sa Taiwan noon, pero dahil sa NCO, nalipat. And our next will be this June. Okay, we have a convention here at SMX Lam. Okay. And of course, you can get free cars, free pins, free rings, free watch. Okay. But the last one is we have also free HMO coverage. So as long as you do the business of IMG, you share the mission to others, you will be rewarded if you qualify for a free HMO coverage. So in my case, no, I'm an SMD, I'm qualified to have that. Dapat kung ako business owner, babayaran ko yung sarili kong short-term healthcare, yung card. Pero dahil qualified ako, libre nang binigay sa akin ni IMG, 100,000 coverage per illness. Okay? So that's our top 30 membership benefits. So if you become an IMG member, you will have your own portal here, okay, like me. Okay? And you will be seeing, no, napaka-transparent kung ano yung mga benefits mo, makikita mo na mismo sa dashboard mo. Kung ano yung mga meron ka. If you have Fidelity, Soldivo, Everest, accident insurance, vision care, no, and also the social media tool that they have given us. Okay? So with IMG, you are a one-stop shop. So ito po yung mga partnered companies natin to where we can apply what we have learned. Anong sabi sa X-curve natin? We need healthcare, life insurance, and investment. So here in IMG, we've got it all for you. Meron na lahat. So lalabas ka pa ba? Magtatapon ka pa ba ng commission sa iba? Kung pwede mo na sanang ipunin yun para sa dagdag investment mo. Diba? So if you want to execute and build your solid financial foundation, you can become your own money manager here in IMG. So, ganyan. Pwede mo nang i-apply yung natutunan mo by building your solid financial foundation like this. But if you want to build your solid financial foundation faster, do the mission of teaching people, of educating Filipinos, okay, so that you can increase your cash flow and be part of IMG so that you have an environment of savers and investors. So what will be your next action step? Of course, we've got to do partial financial check-up. Pwede po natin i-schedule po yan. Okay, nang sa ganon, makita po natin saan tayo manggagaling. Makita natin kung ano talagang current status natin. Because until such time na hindi mo isulat, hindi mo alam talaga kung ano yung nangyayari sa'yo financially. And of course, become a lifetime member of IMG. Magkano kaya? Para matuto ka ng ang dami-dami at magkakaroon ka ng savings na ganito. It's only 5,500 pesos here in the Philippines. 1,000 out of 5,500 goes to your mutual fund investment. You have already free accident insurance as well. And then number 3 step is to start building a solid financial foundation as soon as possible. So you can start with your Kaiser, get your most 18, and start investing in mutual funds. Okay, so let's read this, no? Take action, secure your future now. You will always have an excuse not to save or invest. No matter what your excuse is, one thing is for sure, we're going to get old next year. Hindi natin mayaangklang edad natin. Tatanda at tatanda tayo. No matter what your excuse is, your child will grow and enter college, and you will need money for his or her education. No matter what your excuse is, you will eventually retire and start looking after income. If we have all these scenarios in our lives, what should we do? So we really have to start preparing now. You have to be prepared for these kinds of situations. Be with a group who inspires you. When the members of your group save, they will also inspire you to save. And this is exactly what happened to me and my husband. If it's not because of what I learned from IMG, andun pa rin kami, kahit na medyo pababa ng ekonomiya nila, andun pa rin kami. But at least, because of IMG, we were given an option. Nabigyan kami ng backup plan. And this is what we are doing right now. Okay? So who are the people who joins IMG? This is former teacher, principal, PhD holder. Pero sabi niya, walang hustisya. Kasi nag-invest siya ng malaki para magkaroon ng PhD, doctorate, and everything. Pero paun siya sa utang. But when she learned about the platform of IMG, she did not stop sharing the mission to others. And now she's a CEO here and traveling the world for free. Marian Traya, Sapphire Ring earner, million ring earner. Pero ano po ba siya dati? Former factory worker, single mother of 8. Problema niya dati, saan siya kukuha ng pangkain ng mga anak niya, pangpa-hospital ng mga anak niya. Pero ngayon, dahil sa platform ni IMG, dahil sa opportunity na binigay ni IMG sa kanya, kahit ano pa man ang background niya, she's now traveling the world for free, and she's a CEO. 68 years old. Senior citizen na ako, hindi ko na kailangan yan. Diba? Pero Ma'am Florencia Garcia, kahit na mayaman na at senior citizen na, hindi po siya natigil. Ginamit niya ang platform ni IMG to help more Filipinos, to help more families. And now she's traveling the world for free. And if you are an OFWs, pwede ka dito. We have online platform. We have offices in different parts of the world. We can still do it and share and do the mission to others. Also, kung young investors ka, are you 18 years old to 35 years old, pwede ka dito. Meron po kami ditong tinatawag na Young Investors Club, kung saan ito ay grupo ng mga millennial nagsasama-sama para sa maagang pagre-retire. So, if we want our children, no? If our children is on that bracket, bring them here. And definitely, magkakaroon ng direction ang mga anak natin. So, control your future. The future is in your hands. If you want to be wealthy, don't let others do it for you. Do it yourself. So, pinakita ko na po kanina kung anong pwedeng mangyari if hinahayaan lang natin na ibang tao ang manage ng pera natin. We've got to be our own money manager by understanding how money works and how to make money work for us. If you're born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. Tama po? So I have opened up an opportunity for you. It's all up to you. How are you going to take it and act upon it? So if you become part of IMG, your next step will be to attend Jumpstart School so you can learn how to build your dream business and attend Wealth Academy trainings and workshops. No? Marami po kaming workshops dito kung paano pong magpayaman. So now that you have finished this video, you are now part of the 10M 2025 Financial Education Movement. You can send us your details, your first name, last name, your email address, and working mobile number so we can enroll you to our monitoring system. Malay nyo po, manalo po tayo, magkaroon pa po tayo ng award. Like us and follow us also in our IMG official page so we will be updated also kung anong nangyayari sa ating financial world. So again, this is Katrina Andres, financial trainer here in Academy. You can follow us in Facebook or in YouTube, no? So inviting you to create wealth for your families so that one day no family should be left behind. So maraming salamat po sa oras ninyo. I hope that after this training, you will decide to do your execution, to do your application so that something will change, something will bloom.